As we suggested in our news last week, Chonburi has joined with all provinces in Thailand to introduce a blanket ban on any form of alcohol sales, seeing shops removing stock from shelves and delivery transport of booze banned until the end of the month. The ban comes ahead of the traditional Songkran period of Thai New Year celebrations, which has also been cancelled nationally to avoid social gatherings. The order also prohibits drinking in public, and violation of the rules can result in fines of up to 100,000 baht and up to 1 year in jail. As a side issue, the Disease Control Department clarified at the weekend that during the week of April 4th through to the 10th, 495 confirmed cases were reported. Of the total, 144 patients got infected through close contacts, 56% of cases were from family members and 23% from co-workers, with 18% attributed to gathering and meeting friends. Ringfencing with roadblocks goes into effect again tomorrow for Pattaya, with a revised layout of roadblock, and it's hoped that it will minimise congestion on the Sukhumvit, moving checkpoints into the main arteries to the centre, such as Pattaya North, Central and South roads, along with the entrance roads from Jomtien and Nuklua. In truth, it's better to avoid the centre completely unless you live there. There's nothing on offer, except food stores, of which there are many outside the zone too. City Hall has worked hard on the revision, and it too will be monitored carefully. Storms over the weekend in our region saw power outages in many areas, including our own radio station. Water too is being rationed, and pressure is incredibly low, seeing it unable to reach even second floors in many areas, and zoning of areas too, so that some areas receive water only 1 or 2 days a week. Those with pumps on the main side of the tanks are of course breaking the law, as they're drawing as opposed to receiving supply, and they're the ones who are depriving their neighbours through greed. Bowsers of water are available for anyone with a tank though, and they're cheap to order. They're taken from wells and boreholes, and the water's usually very clean. Employees who work for businesses that aren't closed down under order due to the COVID epidemic but directly affected will soon qualify for compensation under the Social Security scheme if they're laid off. The decision will see some businesses able to struggle through with little or no staffing, while caring for those who are left without any income. This applies to all Thai and non-Thai employees, where they've paid into the Social Security system, as all employees and employers should have done, without question. The plan, if it's approved, may go into effect by the week's end. All coronavirus patients will be treated for free in all hospitals in Thailand, with the cost paid by 3 healthcare funds, and that goes into effect retroactively from March the 5th. All medical centres, public and private, must offer the free initial treatment. However, if you elect to go to a private hospital and refuse to be directed to a COVID centre or a public hospital, you will of course be billed for private health care. All Thais and non-Thai employees are entitled to free health care. That's part of the Social Security programme as well. And they have a card which lists the public hospital to which they're allocated. All the embassies in Bangkok are working and available 24/7 now. A chat with the consular department in the British Embassy was, though, seriously revealing, as so many tourists who took no notice of warnings to leave and ended up so-called stuck here are not stuck here at all. The truth is that the number of flights leaving for Europe are considerable and not expensive. Eva Air, as an example, is flying regularly. Tickets are 22,000 baht straight to the UK, and the Sunday flight left with over 200 empty seats. Lufthansa and Qatar are also running flights, and it's simply ridiculous that tourists don't take advantage of the deals available and leave. And those who claim that they're stranded on islands in the south, they're not stranded either. There are ferries running from those islands to the mainland, where they can take local flights to Bangkok. Best way to book, though, is directly through the airline websites and not online agents. And if you'd like to help the real poor, including local Thai musicians who make a few hundred baht a day but haven't worked for weeks now, and the families of construction workers in the same situation, we invite you to please donate uncooked food, water and perhaps cash. Our studios in Soi Chayapruk, opposite the sports centre, will be open to receive donations between 11 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon every weekday from today. And you can also drop off donations at the Loft Pub on Maprachan Lake. As I said over the weekend, I'm the owner of Fabulous 103, and I give you my personal guarantee that everything will reach those in genuine need and not just be handed out willy-nilly. We know many want to help, and many are already helping, and perhaps you will too. And with the reminder to wash your hands every 30 minutes, wear a mask and keep social distance. And the Met Office promising highs of 32, dropping down to 27, a stormy day. That is the local and national news from Fab FM. For videos and of course to keep up with fabulous Pattaya, visit alwayspataya.com.